Hi there. So I'm Monica Fertina, and I'm a school outreach specialist at Mishawaka-Penn-Harris Public Library. And I'm here today to share with you three awesome books that you might really enjoy. If you do like any of these titles, make sure to check out your school library or our public library for one of these awesome books. Okay, so we're going to do this pretty quick, so pay attention. Here we go. Our first book is called Dragons in a Bag, and this is by Zetta, Elliott. So you may be able to figure out that this is a book about dragons who are in a bag. So we meet Jackson, and he is not very excited to be spending the day at this woman's house who's just called Ma. He thinks it's maybe his grandma, but when he gets there, he realizes that Ma is not your ordinary old lady. She is actually a witch. And to make things even more entertaining, she has a bag of 3 baby dragons. And these baby dragons are actually kind of in danger, so she has the job of transporting these 3 baby dragons to a whole new land where they will be completely safe. However, she needs Jackson's help, and Jackson ends up calling his 2 friends, Kavita and Vikram, to come help him move 3 baby dragons out of downtown Brooklyn. So we're talking New York City. Can you imagine having a bag of dragons in New York City? So there are only 2 rules that Jackson and his 2 friends must follow, and those 2 rules are: 1, don't let the dragon out of the bag. Seems pretty obvious, right? Not as easy as it sounds. Number 2, do not feed those dragon sweets. Okay, you may have already guessed that the dragons get out of the bag. So Jackson and his friends have to chase 3 baby dragons around New York City, which is a really fun adventure for us because we don't have to worry about them breathing fire on us. So that is Dragons in a Bag by Zetta, Elliott. Our next book is actually the beginning of a pretty long series. I'll try to line it up so you can see it. This is Keeper of the Lost Cities. You may have heard of this one. It's been around a little bit. If you haven't, get ready for some adventure. There might actually be dragons in this one too. So, Keeper of the Lost Cities. We meet Sophie. She's 12 years old, and her entire life she's never felt like she quite fits in. And the reason that she doesn't feel like she fits in is because she can read minds. So what are you thinking right now? If Sophie was in your room, she would be able to read your mind. So Sophie has gone her entire life reading minds, and it has not gone easy for her until one day she meets a boy named Fritz, and Fritz can also read minds. Sophie discovers that she is not human. She actually is part of elf world. And so Fritz takes her to this whole new land where several others are just like her. She gets enrolled into an academy called Foxfire Academy, which if you're a fan of Harry Potter, you will probably really, really like this place. Sophie also discovers that everyone is very curious about what she remembers about her time while she was a baby. Because locked within her memories, the elves have placed some very important, very, very highly sought after information. So not only is Sophie learning that she is an elf and that she is quite a powerful elf, but also that she has some secrets that others desperately want. So if you're looking for a little bit of Harry Potter, but not exactly, some adventure, some really fun action-packed pages, and a little bit of mystery, Keeper of the Lost Cities is a really great one for you. You're gonna read it real fast. And finally, our last book for today, The Investigators by John Patrick Green. This is a new graphic novel series, so let me see if I can show you. All right, so if you like Dogman, this one is a really great comparison to Dogman. So we have these 2 investigators, Mango and Brash. Yes, they are alligators, but more importantly, they're undercover agents who help fight the bad guys in the world. So they have really cool secret disguises, and also kind of gross, but also kind of amazing. They travel through the sewers, which means they get around by jumping into toilets. Let that sink in. Okay, so The Investigators is a lot of fun. It's hilarious. It's super fast read, and it's the beginning of a whole new graphic novel series. So if you have torn through all of Dogman and all of Diary of a Wimpy Kid and are waiting anxiously for the newest one in those series, make sure to check out Investigators. It will definitely hold you over. Okay, so that is it for today. 3 quick reads. Hopefully there's something in here that you enjoy. And again, come visit us at the library or check out your school library to see if they have these titles. And happy reading. Bye.